Hi, I'm David from GratitudeBridge, and today is the 50th day of doing videos around gratitude and dealing with the topic of depression and suicide. And last week I was watching a video from Evan Carmicheals. It had just come out. It was David Goggins' 50 Rules to Success. And this nearly 2-hour video just blew me away. At the time I summarised it in notes as I went. You can find those summaries in a comment that I did on Evan Carmicheals' video, but I'm also including the summary in the description of this video. There's a link to the original video where David Goggin goes through the 50 Rules of Success, and also in my description I've included time points where you can find each of those rules. Last week I summarised David Goggins' 50 Rules of Success for myself. 1. Look inside yourself. Look at your shadow. Learn from your truth. 2. Reach into the cookie jar to remind yourself that I was once, insert shitty statement here, and now I am this, insert badass statement. 3. Get out of your routine. The 40% rule. When you are frustrated and done, remember to reach down because there is so much more inside of you. 4. Thicken your skin. Don't tap dance around the truth. People might judge you, but it's okay. Don't be afraid of the reflection in the mirror. 5. Break through the walls. Go into the pain. Mental hardness is about breaking through the wall or finding the door and taking out the key to unlocking it. Go through the pain, conquer the pain, and you will be amazing. 6. What if? What if I can pull off a miracle? What if I'm the guy they call nigger and now I am speaking at a Tim Ferriss event? 7. When you are driven, whatever is in front of you will get destroyed. Goggin ran a 100-mile marathon in 19 hours, and at mile 70, with a shattered body, pissing blood and pooping in a chair where he was sitting because he was too broken to move, that's when the human being realises he is not so human anymore. If you are willing to suffer, your connected brain and body are willing to do anything. Self-talk and visualisation are the keys to success. When sitting on that seat, he asked the question, who on this fucking earth would still be going right now? You are. 8. Accept your journey. Everyone gets put on the earth for a journey, and every course is different. Most people don't take their journey. They try for the easy path. Life is about accepting your journey, even if it sucks. 9. Give back. God gives you gifts. Use them, then give back. 10. Test your limits. Goggin started doing ultramarathons to test what his body could do. He trains until he is uncomfortable, and that's when you know who you are. 11. Choose to be great. Realise you are capable. Take control of your brain. Stop blaming anyone and know that through the journey of suffering, you start to find yourself. Do everything you don't want to do. 12. Be a dreamer. Say what if a lot. Make it your mantra. What if I could do this? What if I can be a... Insert your dream here. 13. Find your why. Let go of insecurities. Find belief in one thing that matters, yourself. Find greatness in yourself. Be quiet. Meditate. Search your mind. Look for your why. 14. Keep getting up. Watch Rocky 1, round 14, over and over. Keep visualising the guy that can get up off the canvas, who can get up from every knockdown. Life will beat you down. Keep getting up. 15. Develop a crazy work ethic. Turn negatives into positives. Put everything on yourself. Keep going out on the field. If you are tired, do a different task. On days when you feel defeated, you remember that this is part of the process, part of the journey. 16. Attack. It's easy to be great because most people are weak. Any amount of self-discipline is more than most people. You do it even if you hate it. On the other side of doing is greatness. Choose the warrior mentality. You must be the person going first and thinking that if I die, so be it. If you are choosing to do something, attack it. 17. Take accountability. Lead by example. As the leader, it is the hardest job. You have to get up early. You have to keep accountable to the highest standard. 18. Break the limits. When you think you are finished, you're only 40% through what you can do. 19. Do yoga. It works for stress, stretching and strength. 20. Embrace the suck. When you are asking, why am I here? Why am I doing this to myself? Train your mind to ask, how the fuck can I get through this? Your brain needs to relish the pain, to challenge and exceed expectations. Greatness is not something that you meet once. You search, you reach it thousands of times in your life. You pursue it over and over. Work on your weaknesses. Put friction in your life and you will grow. You don't want to make your bed, so you make your bed. You don't want to clean your house, you clean the house. You don't hit the snooze button, you get up. You don't want to study, you study. Do something that sucks every day of your life. That's how you grow. Embrace the suck. 21. Change your life. When you are stuck, change the course. We live in a world where mediocrity gets rewarded. You need to detest mediocrity. Think about yourself. Where are you in life? Are you mediocre? Are you at the bottom of the barrel? Are you on the smooth highway? Make a change in your life. Do something drastic. 22. Don't be your own worst enemy. What haunts me is me. You can't control the people around you. If you are saying, I am dumb, I hate myself, I am a loser, you need to change your thinking. 23. Be relentless. Positive Groundhog Day. When everyone is getting weaker, I'm getting stronger by going after it every single day. 24. Find your motivation. I was obsessed with Rocky 1. I watched round 14 and listened to the song and visualise and dream. Create a vision and work for it. Keep getting up. I want to feel something besides defeat. Go the distance. 25. Don't make excuses. Watch and learn from others. You better figure it out or you are going to be a statistic. Look at this world as the ultimate training ground for the rest of your life. 26. Become obsessed. Don't give up. Grow, study, learn, get stronger. 27. Open the door. Imagine all the doors you are going to go through. If you can see yourself doing something, you can do it. Every run I get into, I hit a wall. In a long race, you hit several walls. When you hit that wall, make a decision. You can stop, or you can parallel left or right, or open the door. Every time you smash through a door, your mind resets, and you get a few more miles. 28. Give back. Believe in something bigger than you. Go out and do something more. Hell is my teacher. Give people a new perspective where pain, disappointment, discomfort is a great learning tool. Like Rocky 1, round 14, David Goggin has a hope his story might give the 2 minutes and 13 seconds of encouragement that someone else may need to change someone's life. 29. Commit fully. David talks about taking souls. When the weather is bad and you don't want to go out, That is when you go out. That is the time of taking souls. 30. Find your purpose. Everybody's journey is different. Have a vision of where you want to go and imagine when you look back on your dream life how proud you will be. When you are passionate, people will think you are crazy. You won't be able to explain why you are doing it to ordinary people because they are just going. They don't have a purpose. 31. Outwork everyone. David's work ethic came from the hours he had to spend learning his mind. When you sit down and you are not smart or special and you still want to be at the top of your class, that's when you learn that through hard work you can beat the valedictorian of your school. You might have to put in 10 hours more a day than that person, but this is where strength comes. It takes discipline every day. 32. Find your inner strength. David talks about his idea of taking souls. When you have no energy, when you are weak and tired, when you look around and everyone else is just as drained, that is when you make a statement. He looks at other people and he says, "This is where your life ends and mine begins." David takes every bit of strength from the looks on the faces of the people around him and how they feel, and he makes the uncommon people feel common. He uses their sadness, their weakness, for his strength. 33. Never give up. As a Navy SEAL going through Hell Week 1, he gets stress fractures and double pneumonia. Before the second Hell Week, he fractures his patella, kneecap, and still goes through for 1 week. The third time he tries, he graduates his class, and during that same period, another classmate dies during that Hell Week. 34. Face your obstacles. How you gain more confidence is by starting with yourself. Dive into the things you are afraid of. Confidence comes from overcoming your fear and from facing your obstacles day after day. 35. Prove them wrong. Create an enemy. Create something that you are against. Let them tell you something you cannot do, and then let that person know that you are going to do it. 36. Stop looking for finishing lines. There is only one finishing line in life, that is death. You must chase the limits in everything you do and go slightly beyond it. Just because you worked your ass off does not mean you will achieve what you are working for. Develop an endurance mindset of working your ass off without a guarantee of success. True victory comes when there are no crowds and no finishing lines. 37. Build yourself up. Before you think about the end, before you think about the recovery day, the fun day, you need to work out first. David has no natural talents. He made himself by diving into the insecurities that life gave him. He built himself. Find the courage to face yourself. 38. Own your life. People look for the comfort zone. They want the pat on the back. They want to hear about everything they are doing right. That is what keeps you stuck. Become the harshest critic in the world on yourself. Stop blaming others. See the truth of who you are and change yourself. No one is going to save you. The world created a very lonely, insecure, depressed man that would do anything to have a friend, and that is very pathetic. When you look at the truth, it becomes ugly and pathetic. 39. Seek challenges. The something harder is, the more it challenges your mind. You will have to find new ways to stay in the fight, and that will get you tougher and tougher. 40. Push your limits. Pushing your limits will help you to find the tools to help you find more of yourself. 41. Make a new you. See where you are at today, but know where you came from and become amazed at what a human being can actually do. Let life train you. Figure it out and build a new you by learning through pain and suffering. 42. Get in charge of your brain. Most human beings are only living at about 40% of their capability. The mind has a governor, a factory setting that prevents us from going into pain and suffering, that stops it from going to its limit. At 40%, you feel pain, and your mind says, stop. That is where the 40% rule kicks in. That is when you take control of your mind. 43, develop discipline. Prioritise trying to win the battle in the morning. Have a routine that you do every day, all year round. 4, do the impossible. David's self-published book was on number 2 of all books on Amazon. He created and published that book the way he did everything else in life, by going against the norm, by doing the impossible. 45, face the real you. Get uncomfortable with yourself, the wimp, the loser, the person who is comfortable on the lounge. Look at the weak you. Say, you little punk, life made you this way, but we can't live this way. We can't live in fear. We can't live in judgment. You can't be afraid of what people are saying about you. Fuck all of you that don't like me. Life made me this way, but I will go into the dark room and face that wimp. In that dark room is where you create a new you to face the you who you are. 6. Be a good individual first. You have to triple down on your weaknesses. You have to make sure that you are a jack of all trades and a master of all trades. You have to work on yourself every single day. 47. Do the things you don't like. David talks about social media and how he does not like it, but he has to share his insecurities with others and how he overcame them so that others might grow. 48. Get real with yourself. Look at whatever attention-seeking character that you have created. What is in that character that is phony? What is all facade? And start getting real with yourself. Own your flaws and become honest with yourself. Every day you need to look into the accountability mirror and ask, what are you doing to change what is in the mirror? 49. Take on challenges. At 297 pounds and sitting on the lounge watching TV, he saw a recruitment advert on TV and decided to become a Navy SEAL. He had to lose 106 pounds in less than 6 months. And number 50, stay hard. The break period is upon you, when it is the holidays, when it is Christmas. That's when it gets harder to stay focused. That is when it is you against you. Find a training buddy so that when you throw in the towel, they will throw it back at you and tell you, you're not fucking done yet. Stay true to yourself, stay hard. That's David Goggins' 50 Rules to Success. But as a bonus, it's about how to overcome hardships. It's going from a terrified person to badass. David was always afraid, but there was a voice inside of him that said that he had to get up and do something. Always get up and move forward. Today, I am grateful for David Goggins' 50 Rules of Success. What are you grateful for? Please share your gratitude in the comments and click the subscribe button to hear daily gratitude. Be grateful and share this with your friends. And of course, look in the description, check the link to the original video, and also notice that I've put time frames for each rule of success so that you can watch them individually.